called it his study, but it was basically for games and porn. Mostly porn.
One man's got a cactus stuck to his bollock.
Is that story mode?
What, brother? Yeah.
Yeah, online's pretty good. Don't do it without me though, because there's only so many minigames. You get different outfits and all that. Kinda like Octodad.
Fuck no.
Dude, they're making a new Octodad, you know.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully it's longer.
No. It's not a new Octodad, it's by the same... It's the new game from the same studio that made Octodad.
Fuck's sake. Don't understand it.
He's just over here emptying his sack everywhere.
There, now you got it.
John suddenly realized the time. Distracted by his new drive to improve his life, he had become late. He needed to hurry, or he'd miss the bus to work. John had left his apartment late, but if he caught the express bus, he might make it to work on time. John didn't really like his job, but it had two qualities. Very spunk rock. A nice fit, but could John pull off the color? It was a bit breezy, maybe for summer. When was the last time John had been to the beach? John might want to take the hem up a bit.
Oh, fuck, man.
John decided to go with the outfit.
Great.
Music, the food of love. Should John go retro sophisticated or just retro?
That's the thing.
John was sure he could just pirate extra records. Every can was made of metal, pulled from the bones of the earth, wrestled to the surface and smelted in roaring furnaces. All so John could buy peas preserved in salty water and stick them up his butt. John's new purchases were on the way to his apartment. All he had to do was invite a date over. One look at all his stuff and they'd be overwhelmed with sexual desire. John felt proud.
It's all about getting laid.
And also hungry. It gave him an idea. He should invite Delilah over for dinner. John was excited. Delilah was on her way. He just needed to set the mood to romance.
Oh, God.
Did you gonna light the house on fire? Where are you striking?
John hoped she didn't have allergies. That must be Delilah at the door. The door opened and there was Delilah. John gulped down his nerves and invited her in. John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff. It was time to crank up the mood to seduction.
That's right, that caught me.
John wanted to offer Delilah wine, but he'd already popped his cork. Delilah started looking as nervous as John felt. He assumed it was because she was shy too. They really were compatible. Of course, at the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing. Delilah suddenly headed for the door. And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah hadn't even looked at his stuff. Not even the pizza bedspread. The rejection burned. John felt insignificant. He had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff. So much stuff. He wanted to destroy all of it. Shove it into the abyss. His stuff didn't matter. He was a shaft in the machine. Fuck off, inanimate objects. A lonely piston pumping away like all the others in his rigid place. Nothing special about him. Why should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just like everyone else and they could tell. John never liked plants anyway. Begone, boxes! John wanted to be special.
Fuck it up!
He wasn't. And all the money and stuff he'd ever accumulate wouldn't change that. He thought it would make him unique, but it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave it all. Get out of this little town and go on an adventure. See the world. He was a boring corporate drone, but he didn't have to be. He could be a traveller, exploring jungles and climbing mountains. He could visit the wonders of the world and get his picture taken. Die, couch. Like Peony Island, the unspoiled paradise he'd seen on TV.
Oh, fire.
That was it. John had to travel. Bags packed, John was ready to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. John was so close, he could almost smell the freedom of the skies. Security sent John back through the detector.
Fuck off, suck!
Guys, he's...
John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He'd have to buy another pair soon, or he'd look ridiculous.
Oh, God.
When the acceleration of takeoff had slackened, John felt a sweet relief. He had left his worries on the runway. He was up in the clouds, on his way to adventure.
Get off me, you fuck!
John's adventure had begun at last, and clearly it was a small world after all, and also a flat one. That was going to piss off the globeheads.
Oh look, the Statue of Liberty in my ass. What's that, the Eiffel Tower? Oh, it's money. I can't pick it up. Fuck, you know. Content. Getting some content on my pictures.
Alright, so back to what I was saying earlier. I have good news and bad news. And they're the same thing. I still have White Claws left. So I don't know if I should drink them or what. I don't have as many as I had left last night though. But I'm not going to drink them as fast. So I think it'll be okay.
I need to do some alcohol.
I'm going to shove a penguin up my ass.
That wonder. You guys shove each thing up your ass.
Oh, it's a fucking snake.
Snake to spit your balls, mate. There's a penguin.
Well.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Fuck. No,
You want to? What's up?
John floated through space. From here he could see everything. All the world and all of time. John marveled at all that Dix had achieved and how much they had fucked and fucked up.
Put your head.
Fuck is this?
Put your head in that crack.
John woke up sweating. The
Hey
strange
Lee, I
gleam
think you would make a
fading
good
from his
crackhead.
memory.
Like, I think you should
He
maybe
was
start
on
thinking
his
about
way
doing
back
crack.
home, a more interesting and developed person.
God,
100
that's
Instagram
that.
photos to prove it.
I just feel like you would make a
Everything
good
was going
crackhead.
smoothly.
Like, I feel like if you came up and asked me for like, if you asked me for like a dollar or whatever on the street, I'd
John
probably give
felt
it to you.
good to be back on the familiar ground of home, but he would feel better to be on the familiar mattress of home. That's not
I guess
John's
you don't
fault.
actually have to start doing crack though to make that happen. You can just make people think you're doing crack. Wait, do they
Not
even
that one
do
either.
crack in Britain?
Yep.
They do? They have crackheads over
Nope.
there? I mean, I assume
Yeah.
they have drug addicts, because every place has drug addicts, but do they
They stand
specifically...
They stand outside Lee's window every morning.
Are they specifically crackheads, though?
That's probably the right one.
Uh-oh.
Close enough anyway.
Well, you should go ask them for $1 and see what they say. Or I guess a pound. Ask them for like 50p. Ask them if they got like 50p. Like, don't make it $1. Just ask them for a smaller amount so you seem pathetic, and then hope that they give you $1.
Oh my god.
That's how crackheads actually do it, bro.
You got a spare
Despite
pound,
John's swell of
pound short to get on
perfectionism,
the bus.
traveling was exhausting, and he just
need, like,
really wanted
50p
to
to get on
home
the bus.
and get some sleep.
Or have you got a pound so I can get some food, and yet it's not for food, it's for your crack, mate.
Hell yeah.
Move it away, I'm gonna miss my bus! Oh, fucking shit.
Oh, don't
bad.
fuck shit. Don't fuck shit. You'll get an infection. You should never fuck shit.
Well, I completed it. Oh, what the fuck? Find my locker.
Yeah, really, I'm a dick face around it.
Another nightmare. John's stress about getting a date for the reunion was making him think of her. Harmony. He hadn't seen her
We just
in
played by a
years.
giant slice of paper.
Would she be at the reunion? John shook off the thought. He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
Dun-dun.
John, why is the bathroom barricaded?
Foreskin's sake! Is that a swan?
Guys,
John had no
Untitled
idea
Chapter.
how it had gotten into his home, or why it hated him so much. It would probably be best to leave it alone.
Fuck, where it's all gone. Got a remote but no TV.
John's bud started to buzz. Had he left a vibrator up there? Whatever it was, he should get it out. John's old phone. They really were indestructible. It was Sam calling.
He wanted to check in on John. The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden. Was John okay? Sam was such a softie, always worrying about feelings. John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome. He could drop Sam a text, but John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately, John knew exactly where to find
So
love.
close to fucking the phone off into the abyss.
John held his breath. He was about to meet his match. He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job.
You're a
He
snake,
had
kid.
nice stuff. He had travelled.
Look, I'm walking down the old style.
Find love. On Weena, where all his sexy travel
Oh, Weena.
photos would give him the pick of the pack.
Swipe left or
hot.
right.
Too skinny. Sexy. Very nice.
What the
Too short.
Love to eat out. 8
Nice
inches is
shaft.
only.
Very hot.
Gorgeous. Worth a
fuck is the
shot.
love in a glove?
1 hour later. But now you're back home.
Longer and uncut.
I like potatoes.
I love potatoes.
Yep. The
Extra
pick of
salami.
the pack.
Wide and dirty.
Yes! John had the pick of the pack.
A dog, isn't it? Oh my god.
Samantha.
John valued honesty in a date, but he had been expecting a different kind of dirty. A sexy and much more hygienic kind.
What the f...
He's dirty. Like Andrew. Just an iceman looking for love.
John thought that getting circumcised once was enough.
Oh my god. Look at him. Oh my god. Oh, I can't watch this part.
The funny thing is though, the squelch and that, it says like somebody
Oh,
fucking chewed with their
better
mouth
put that
open.
on ice.
Oh!
It'll be okay, John. Chicks digs cars. I hope.
After the reattachment surgery, the doctors had told John to rest. So he did,
I got a whole
for
different
6
dick.
hours.
Oh my god. Whoops!
John was in stitches.
Single mom. Does anyone like cake? But she can be fat.
Karen
Bigger
had
door
invited
is.
John straight over. She was not fooling around. Very exciting. And now she wanted him round the back.
Oh my.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Karen let John know that the cake was only for the kids. So was the candy. And the piñata. And that she'd be back in 1 hour.
No, you gotta take care of the kids, Skip.
Fuck this shit, I'm up.
Long story mode.
I think Q's enjoyed it.
Beach, picnics, and reunions. Oh, doesn't that work out perfect?
John laughed at Melody's hilarious bullfrog story. She was adorable. Everything was going perfectly. John never
I haven't watched my
Show owner.
Must be out.
Man, you still going there?
Oh, crap.
So far, Weena had been a parade of weirdos and rejections. If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe
Fucking
this
hell.
time, maybe today would be his day.
Move out the fucking way.
Sharona sighed and said, "You'll do."
Man, you're gonna marry her.
Already?
John felt a little underdressed and a lot overwhelmed. He was surrounded by strangers, and Sharona was glaring at the muscular groom. At least John hadn't missed out on the cake. John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a terrible plan, for so many reasons. John got excited. They were going to cut the cake. "He's mine!" Sharona screamed as she launched herself at the newlyweds.
What the hell?
Suddenly, penises were up and yelling, "No, he's mine!" It was a no-holds
Get
bar.
the heck out! Get the heck out, Q! Oh my God,
As John dodged flying glasses and cake, he felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises after him, and John had none. It was just wrong.
John left the screams and explosions behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating.
Fuck this girl.
He had tried everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Maybe the bullies from school were right. Swans was so simple. If you gave them bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
What happened? Oh.
I was hiding behind the chair, mate. Oh my god.
John wanted what that groom had. Love. Real love. The kind that makes penises fight to the death.
What the fuck? Oh. Cars, come and knock these penises out.
What?
Oh, these motherfuckers. What the fuck's going on?
Days later, the question was still bugging John. Why were so many penises in love with the groom, but no one loved John?
It wasn't fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Buttstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff. What did that penis have that John didn't? Then it hit John. That penis was so strong and hard. That's what everyone wanted. That's what John wasn't. That's what John had to be to find love. It was time to hit the gym.
John arrived at his local gym. A part of him couldn't believe he was here. He just wasn't a gym penis. But John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up. Sam? What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles, you get love. Out of nowhere, Sam asked John how he was doing. Really doing. For a moment, John wanted to be honest. But he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard. It was John's first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that. John had two options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings
Genital
contract,
Jousting.
he'd get a free, easy-squeezy water bottle. John wasn't a sucker. He knew the importance of hydration.
Oh wow. Is this on Steam?
Yep.
Nice.
The gym's clean peen pool policy meant that John would have to do something he had never done before. Get naked in front of strangers. Maybe he could set a record for speediest cleanse.
Aren't you already naked?
John tried rinsing off in the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
He did not get clean.
Oh my god.
John pretended he
Oh,
was
wow.
alone and not surrounded by
Can you
wrinkly
dock
wet
with
cocks.
the other ones? Can you do any docking by any chance?
If John had to be clean,
Just Google
he
it.
might
If you
as
don't
well
know what
do
it
his
is, just
laundry
Google it
too.
real quick. And make sure it's images. I'm
Naked,
feeling
John
lucky.
could feel the blanket of steam intimately against his private parts. What was John nervous about? That he would be laughed at? There was nothing funny about a naked penis.
Okay, so I just want you guys to know that I poured out 2 White Claws in a cup, and the second I smelled it,
Very
my stomach
fetching, John.
started hurting.
It even matches your tan
So,
lines. Time to conquer the pool.
I don't know. I don't know if that bodes well. I don't think it does.
Sam enthusiastically greeted John and offered to show him around, obviously not realizing that John was a natural athlete. The pool was like baptism, the icy water washing away John's flabby flab. He found his stroke, gliding through the water like an eel with large, ungainly testicles. This wasn't hard. John couldn't believe Peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become an Olympian.
I'm getting tired. Can't get out the pool.
He was slowing down a bit, flailing a bit, but John pushed on, knowing that looking good in a Speedo was the only thing that could save him from an empty existence. John wanted to take a break, forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies. It was a hellish prison of murderous fluid determined to drown him. No wonder life crawled out of the sea, desperate to escape the water. Done. John had not drowned, but more importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room.
Oh my fuck.
John's muscles bunched and bulged. The time in the gym was already paying off. Fresh from conquering the pool, John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights. Clearly, John knew how to handle equipment. Sam cheered John on, as if he needed it. Adrenaline coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist. John smashed the mirror. He didn't want to look at his old body. He wanted to be hard. John was forging himself into the peen he saw on movie screens, bulging and sweat-slicked, hard and shiny.
Bulging.
Boom! John
Interesting
was
choice of
cocked
words.
and loaded.
Cocked and loaded. Wow.
Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting. Slow and steady. That's right, John. Like a lover. Or pouring gravy. Getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool.
Oh my god.
Like the sweet sound of spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, you're
hitting the
bleeding.
wall.
Oh, that's awful. Oh. Oh, no,
John
stop doing that.
Evelyn.
Oh, wow, you're bleeding out of your... What is that, your taint? I don't know.
That had gotten
Whatever
John's
that
heart
is,
rate
that
up
looks
and his
awful.
life expectancy down. John was sweating like a
Oh.
senator on a sex
Oh my
tape,
god, it's a
but he
butt plug.
wasn't done.
It's a butt plug
Sam
way.
made this look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to push harder.
Can you imagine doing
John tried to
Can
make
you
eye
imagine
contact
doing
with
that? You
Sam,
know how much
getting
that would
his head a
fucking
bit.
hurt? To lift like fucking 30 or 40 pounds with your asshole?
Sam didn't seem to notice John, but John could tell Sam was impressed. Even though he still hadn't looked at John, not that it mattered to John, because John was in the zone. Deep
Also,
in
why
the
are you
zone.
circumcised, but your
Sam
friend's
didn't
not?
react to John. This room was different. This room was for focus. This room
I don't
was
know. He's
for
been on
your
multiple
butthole.
dates and he's doing good with this one.
Sam congratulated John for trying and told him it was okay to take things slow, as if John was going to quit. Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was getting closer.
What the fuck?
that meat.
Come on, good. Dude, I'm getting faster. Fucking hell. Motherfucker, dude.
God.
Hopefully there was a checkpoint.
Oh no, you should not go into the school. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, did I miss that happening? Oh.
Oh, I'm still alive. There's a dead person in here. Now what?
Did you just say there's a dead person in there? No, that's the skeleton of a dick. Oh.
It said right at the bottom, go to the door on the left.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Something bad's gonna happen to you. Oh. Called it. Just chopping dicks. Sometimes you just gotta chop a dick, you know what I mean? Y'all ever just...
You ever just sit there and think about chopping your dick off and do it?
Yeah. You ever see BME Pan Olympics?
So,
Caught. Okay, let's see. iPad storage.
Whoops.
As soon as John
Keep it
woke up,
fucked
the
again.
mirror called to him. His
I've got
abs
6
looked
pack.
like a pack of vacuum-sealed hot dogs. Tasty. Jim had remade John into a sculpted Adongus. He was finally everything a pain should be. Successful, travelled, and photogenic. It was time for his morning pre-gym workout. The reunion invitation caught John's eye.
God! That's why I look at all the studs.
He read it again. And again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong. Very wrong. The reunion was tonight. Tonight!
Fuck.
He'd have to go alone. They'd all be there, and they'd look at John and they'd know he was still a loser. No, there was still time. John needed a date fast. He'd have to go out. He'd have to make an impact.
Bless you.
John had
You
to dress
sneeze
his
my brain out
best,
when I was...
only better. Oh my, John.
Okay.
Welcome to the gun
You're
show.
welcome.
Oh, I'm gonna blow
This
again.
isn't the time for comfort, John. That's a choice, I suppose.
Oh wow.
Is this sending the right message?
Oh wow. Look at that.
My hat.
Money.
There had to be someone single
My
and
back.
desperately alone.
My
in
back.
city.
Yeah,
Someone
my
besides
back.
John.
God,
He
everybody.
just had to find them. John went straight to the nearest bar. Sure, it was
Oh, yeah,
still
you'll fit
early,
right in,
but he
too.
couldn't waste any time. There must be some day drinkers he could pick up. It was a classy place. Even the vomit was high quality. The bouncer looked like a hagfish that had taken up lacrosse. Much better. John stepped into the bar and saw her. The answer to the question, what was John's purpose? Her.
Made.
Loving her. Being with her. Taking her to the reunion. Their eyes met and John knew she felt the same. Gladys did not feel the same. But John wasn't going to give up on their life together. A couple of drinks would loosen her up to their destiny. Wow. Gladys was not an amateur when it came to drinking. John had to keep up. It was working. Gladys was definitely warming up to John.
Fuck boy.
John's bladder was very full. It sloshed audibly as he moved. John needed to get to the bathroom right away.
Look, it's Rob.
Fuck you on the vote.
I'm gonna do coke.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, what? Did you just suck pee up out of the... Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
John had never felt such relief.
This game... How is this game allowed on the Steam store?
So there's
There's
one.
worse games
There's
than this.
VR game. Yeah, way worse.
Yeah.
There's VR ones on Steam where there's a girl that follows you while you have your headset on.
If only
hell
John
yeah.
could wash off
I
the
need
embarrassment
that.
like he
Turned
washed
on
off
on
the
it,
urine.
so it'll sit.
No, I don't think I do. I don't. I'm a grown ass man. I don't have my safe search turned on for nothing.
I think safe search on Steam's automatically turned on though, unless you turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Mm.
John looked around. Gladys was gone. John cursed his petite bladder. It was clear the
Alright,
cockpit
let's
was
see here.
on autopilot.
Settings.
Time for John to hit the next bar.
Now let's look at general iPad storage. Did that help?
John's anxiety had sunk under the surface of the beer he'd
Oh,
drunk,
no, smoke
while
a
his
cigarette.
confidence was floating high. This was the place he'd find
Oh
love.
god, that bar was called
It was
Teabagger.
empty, except for the bartender. Clearly this bar's only special was unhappy hour. 2 for 1 was a good deal though, and so far the beer had lifted John's spirits.
All right.
Another 4 would make him feel twice as good.
Time to start drinking again.
The bartender gave John a smile that set his heart hammering. He had to impress her. What was so offensive about offering a big tip in exchange for a date? John had thought bartenders loved tips.
Banger.
He
Teabagger.
needed to find a better
Yeah.
club, one with a vibe.
Oh my god.
John was drawn by the pulse of the music. It pulled him forward like a moth to a fiery death. John was running out of time to find a date and prove that he wasn't a loser. Dancing, the real way to flirt, the way of animals, of wild sexual creatures. John strutted and shook his booty.
You know this
With
girl's
booze
just reading
buzzing
all the
round
piece
his
of
head,
paper.
John found
Yeah.
himself on the
What-
dance
what
floor.
was you thinking
Everyone
while
was
she was reading
up
all the
close
talk?
and sweaty.
I
John
wonder if
was
they even.
exhilarated.
I wonder.
He
I wonder if
felt
they even
alive.
explained to her what it was going to be used for. Because like a lot of this
John
is like
was
yeah, it's
working
like
himself
kind
up
of
to try a little bump
provocative,
and
but it's
grind.
also not like outwardly like right out. You know what I mean? Like I would hope that she knew, but it was also
It was
probably
a
like one of those
moment
things
out
where
of a
she's probably
movie.
like
John
a voice
alone on the
actress that like
dance
never
floor
gets
with
any
a
work and she's
gorgeous
just
penis,
excited to get paid
their
to do
sexual
something.
chemistry
She's just like, "Ah, fuck
exploding.
Next
She
time
moved
around.
away, coyly.
Dance with
John
her.
could tell when someone was playing hard to get. He let her marinate in the tension before making his move.
Fuck.
John wasn't taking no for an answer.
Fucking hell.
Are you gonna get fucked?
Some people have no sense of fun, but John was certain the next bar would be different.
You're supposed to stuck your bean in the hole.
Good.
The next bar wasn't
Okay,
different.
I don't
John
know.
couldn't understand
I
why
don't know if I've
everyone
ever
was
played
so
board games.
sensitive.
Fuck.
It was like no one wanted to have a good time. Like no one had a sense of humor. John had meant that as a compliment.
Morning
When
glory.
did the world get so uptight?
They just want to show off, Nate. Oh, Jesus.
John's ego was as bruised as his shaft. He had to admit it. He'd failed.
Is that
He was
dumpster
where he
baby? What
belonged,
is that?
in a creepy murder alley covered in trash.
Little bit of a boost.
John would have to go through the garbage to get out. Oh, that's gross. Oh, 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 it's so moist, but textured. It smells like rotting. John's misery was sour in his mouth. He needed a drink to wash it down. There was still one bar he hadn't been kicked out of yet.
Oh, this guy's great.
John had cleaned himself up as much as possible. He really needed a mint.
A mint.
John got it in, but he needed more to satisfy the machine.
Proud of that, Q. You got it all in. Find love with Wiener.
Nailed it.
Select the mint.
You're overpaying. Oh, you broke it.
John let out his anger, his frustration. Life was a shitty joke. It wasn't fair. You want to mess with John? Do
Oh
you?
my god. Papa John's right now has a
This is what you
shakaroni
get.
pizza. It's bigger than a pizza. Our largest, most foldable slice ever. Has extra pepperoni and extra cheese on a fresh, original dough stretched thin.
Oh, you're always talking about food, man.
Cause I'm always hungry, bro, that's why.
What's that, me?
Yeah, last night I told Q about it, where he like ordered Wendy's, but then he didn't order Wendy's.
Bro, because the fucking...
We know.
Wendy's
like
is
20 bucks.
Yeah, and Wendy's is shit. I ended up ordering Steak and Shake, and that was also shit. And the chick didn't even ring my doorbell. So like my drunk ass like didn't. No, it was like not even midnight, bruh. It's like 11:30.
Yeah, last night was early, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like I get the whole social distancing and shit. Like I don't care that she did like the contactless delivery thing, but
You could have at least rang the fucking bell.
well, she probably knocked on my door, dude, but the problem is when you open my door, there's like a little area in front of you where there's like a coat closet and shit, and then it's just a flight of stairs up to the rest of the apartment. Like, there's like, so like, if you knock on my door, I can't hear that shit.
Q, what's the bar at the top?
Oh.
Destroy the vending machine.
Oh, you almost got it, bruh. You almost got it. Yeah. Back that fat ass up against that. Yeah, back that fat ass up against it. Yeah, twerk on it. Just twerk on it. Yeah.
Right from the other
There
side,
you go.
look.
Oh my god. Yeah, that side's already damaged. Do the other side.
How the fuck
There you go.
flush this thing up?
Go to the other side.
Yeah, like run fast.
Fuck you, you fucking
you go.
thing. You had one job. Die, 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 die!
Fuck, mate.
It's funny how it's a girl voice,
That's
but-
how you get what you want.
Hey, you got some. Your mints. All that for a 25 cent.
Ugh, menthol.
It's $1.50.
Oh.
John wanted the strongest drink they had. Rough night?
Alright.
Someone asked John. He hadn't
Yeah,
noticed
but I
how
don't
he
know.
came
I'm
in,
just like,
but now he did.
I just eat a lot. That's.
It really had been a rough night.
I'm not
for
even
John.
fat. I
But he
just like
felt
to
a
eat.
little better
I
that
have a good
someone cared enough to
metabolism.
ask. It was a pity they were only sort of attractive.
Alright, we're gonna create our own here. Large. Garlic parmesan. We're gonna do the Alfredo sauce. Cheese. We're gonna do the 3 cheese blend.
That's a big penis.
But destiny had given John a
The
second
mom's a big
chance.
penis.
John made his move. Unfortunately, according to Alice and to her boyfriend Chadrick, it was the wrong move.
Chadrick. Oh God. Again.
Chadrick
great.
threw
You
the
gotta
ball
beat the
into the
guy
alley
up.
and followed, making unoriginal but still terrifying threats.
Oh my
Why does your
god.
ass keep doing that?
Oh my god! Get him, John! I can't watch. Don't hold back!
You're stuck in a
Don't hold-
garbage pail. Your ass is like.
Give it to him! John had survived. No! He'd won. He'd won!
Alright, we're
He'd
gonna
won.
do bacon,
He wasn't a loser.
grilled chicken.
And there was the proof lying in a bruised,
We're gonna
bloody
do
heap.
veggies. We're
John
gonna do
didn't need a date to the reunion.
spinach
He needed to
around
go
the
over there
tomatoes.
and beat the pre-cum out of those dicks. High school reunion, the perfect time to teach someone a lesson.
Beat the pre-cum out of that.
No Alfredo sauce. Let's just do some original.
Way to go, Q.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we're
Almost
gonna
got
The
myself
get
doors of the school. A sight John had dreaded every day for years.
Yeah, you got
And now
up.
he was going
Glass of
willingly
Lake.
through them, unafraid, fueled by years of unprocessed anger fermented in loneliness. John was back!
What are you smoking for?
I don't know why he's smoking, but
The chickens were coming home to
Oh
roost,
god, I just
and they were
realised why
all
you
cocks.
fucking fly like that. You
John's
smoke a
rage was
cigarette.
spilling out to everyone. None of them were innocent.
wow.
Ha! Who's a loser now? Who?
Imagine,
What the fuck?
Ow!
imagine being a dick and getting beat.
Dodge! Whoa! Fight back, John!
Yeah, John. John Smith, fight back. It's flying everywhere.
Shake off the pain, buddy. Get in there!
To work out a little bit more.
Careful! John poured his anger into every punch. Don't let up!
Wow, that's beautiful. Just nature and shit, and food and shit.
That's the stuff,
And
John!
nature and food and shit.
Ha! John had won. He'd won. No one could say John was a loser now.
Beer.
John's primal joy faded as he saw how the other penises looked at him. Not like a winner.
Okay, she knew what
He
this
was
game was
trash.
about when she narrated it. Because I think that was the first time she said penis.
John tumbled down the steps, hitting every bruise on his length and his ego. It was her, Harmony. She had been at the reunion. She'd seen it all and followed John out.
Q's like,
To
"Fuck
laugh at
off."
him more? No, to see if he was all right. Why did that hurt John so much? This was John's chance to ask her
Female penises.
why all those years
Yeah.
ago she'd said to him, No
Yeah,
one
that's a
will
female penis.
ever
Can't
love
you tell how womanly that dick
Harmony
is?
stared at John in shock.
A grotesque those
How
balls
did
are.
John not know why?
Gonna love
Didn't
that
John
hole.
remember what he'd done?
Oh, accusing love.
Let me guess, it was all but a dream.
15 days.
Bro, I don't know if I should be ordering pizza while I'm making chicken. Like, I'm in the process of making barbecue chicken, so I'm not sure that I should order pizza too.
Yeah, order pizza, wait for that chicken to be done and bang that chicken on top as well.
Well, what I was
Yeah,
actually
but
gonna do is, like, I was gonna meal prep with the chicken, is what I was gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna order the pizza. 15% tip seems reasonable. Go ahead and... Yep. Hot the pizza pie. Estimated delivery in 30 to 40 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. That's good timing.
Oh, and a drink.
But move.
Oh my god, it's a replica of me.
It almost looks like mine, except I've got more girth. It's all about the girth, by the way. Like, I always tell women that I'm hung like a soda can, and they're really into it.
There was nothing Sam enjoyed more than the fresh air of an early morning. The dew sparkling on the grass, the music of the trees.
Can you not
Space
move?
to think.
Ask a friend to play with you. Player 2 arrow keys, mad.
Sam stared at the view, peaceful.
Oh, so you gotta use like the arrow keys down at the bottom left, bottom right.
Yep. Maybe there's a family member around.
What was that smell? It made Sam's eye water.
Oh, I'm playing this fucking someone.
Oh, great. Oh, the bread. I thought they were coming to attack you like that one that was in your room.
Sam did love to feed the majestic swans by the pond. It was John, passed out and crusted with vomit and regret.
Oh,
John
God.
was awake and tolerably clean. Sam tried to
Are
be
you running
gentle
them both at once?
and invited John to join him on his walk.
That's right, that's what you call multitasking, play 2 games at once.
Sam coaxed John along. It was like herding compost.
What's return? That's the back button.
think so. It's backspace, I think.
John couldn't answer Sam's questions yet. How had he ended up such a wreck?
This is good. I think they added to it. I remember the beginning part, but none of the last like hour and a half he's been playing.
John immediately felt better, but his head was still pounding, and not in a good way.
It came back out.
The throbbing ache dulled. John was feeling much more himself, and he realized that was not what he wanted to feel. Sam saw his friend's misery. He suggested they keep going. John wanted to know something. Why didn't anyone love him? As soon as he said it, he felt like a softie, whining about his
I wonder if
feelings.
this was made by the same people who made that Goose game, or Untitled Goose game.
But Sam didn't make fun of him.
The
Sam
slides in this game
asked
do
him to
look
go
similar.
on. And so John
They're
told him the
very
whole
similar
story
styles, but
Yeah.
about how hard
It
he'd made
might just be
himself
the same
and how
engine or
unfair
something.
it felt, and everything he'd done.
What's this game called?
Gentle Jousting.
Oh, Genital Jousting, that's right.
Saying it out loud, John realized he'd sounded like an asshole. But he'd done everything right. Why didn't he get what he wanted? Why didn't John
I
get
expect-
love? Wanting someone
Okay,
isn't the
this
same
is
as
not-
loving them, said Sam. You figure it out, John. But you have to keep trying.
I'm captivated. I want to know what happens, Q. What's the next chapter? You think they're gonna go gay? Or is Sam a girl?
No idea.
How
Sam
about a
loves
bike
her,
ride?
Sam.
Sam asked.
No, bike ride?
John struggled to get his balance, but Sam told him not to give up.
Are you doing
John
two at
kept
once?
trying, getting better as they went.
Oh yeah, it's a GTA race.
You guys are doing each other up going up the mountain. Are you ringing the bell?
No.
It's kind of cool you did this because the online is a bunch of mini games. In one story mode of love, but all the mini games only last like a couple seconds.
John and Sam stopped and looked at the sunset. For a moment, John let himself be quiet and listen to the world and look at how beautiful it could be.
And
16 days later.
Life can be hard, said Sam, but that doesn't mean we have to be.
Wow, that's just like such a beautiful love story.
Sculpture
Oh
Phillies.
my god.
No! It's doing part of the mini games that are online.
Pen therapy. Yeah, beat up your therapist. That'll fucking get you out of therapy real quick.
Sam's wife and kids.
You enjoy that, lad?
Yep.
Up the old lady across the street.
Fuck it up.
Oh, God. Oh, I just said this now. So you wanna play online with me? Right down there. Thingies.
Good.
Watch Titanic. Oh my God, the ship broke in there.
Can you imagine his eyes and set him on fire?
Hell yeah, my pizza's on the way already, son.
I'm just waiting for it. Hey Google, make it sunset.
Nah. No, it ain't nighttime here yet. Sun's still out. It's only 8 o'clock.
Hey Google, play Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh, she will. Alright,
Oh
got it.
fuck, I forgot I have a Google Home. God damn it.
Q did that one time. Didn't even know he had it on his phone. Now he uses it every now and then.
Hey Google, stop.
Sorry, something went wrong.
No, you better stop. Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, stop. God damn it.
Oh, Drake, it's just like when people first got the Xbox One with the fucking the cams.
The Kinect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Xbox turn off.
Once it's... Thanks for playing.
Congratulations, congratulations, I played myself.
Once it's playing music, it is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back in the menu, Q. You want to play on?